Okay, I will admit that one's pretty great, except for the fact that it's Silk Touch. Okay, we'll give her another try later. For now, let's move on. Alright, here we go for round 2. We didn't have the best of luck last time. We got Silk Touch, which is really annoying because you can't harvest coal and redstone. So here we go. Another round, another level 50. I am totally getting skunked. I've gotten 2 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of these. Although, I would rather have this efficiency 4 on me than this. But as you can tell, I have found some diamonds. I've been mining, and I found one group of diamonds that had 9 in it. So, that's what I've been using to try to recuperate and get some more stuff. And I actually lost my other efficiency 4 pick in lava because I died. A zombie pushed me into water. I suck at this game. You guys know that. But it's alright. Anyway, I am going to keep mining and keep gaining levels, and we'll catch you guys in a little bit. Well guys, we had a pretty good haul. As you can tell, we got about 4 stacks of redstone, a stack and a half of iron. We only got 13 gold. I thought we had quite a bit more than that. Anyway, most of a stack of lapis. I didn't even bother collecting any coal, but we found 8 diamonds, so we should be ready to do some more stuff. But I'm gonna go back to the house and clean up my inventory, and I will meet you there. Alright guys, we're here again. We are just full of enchantments today. I used up my last pick, so I'm here to make myself a new one. And I got the same exact thing. I'm starting to wonder if they didn't nerf the enchantments a little bit, because I'm getting crap. But it doesn't really matter to me as long as I get some use out of it. Although a fortune would definitely be nice. I've been overworking on the cave spider farm, and shortly guys, don't worry, I will be over there to show you what's been happening. But for now, I'm gonna run to the nether and grab some glowstone and some nether brick, so I will be back in a moment. I'm back guys, and we are here for another enchantment. I know, this is the 3rd one this episode, but I have been working my hiney off, trying to make some stuff that is good enough for you guys. So, here we go. There, I like that much better. That is way better than some stupid, Silk Touch or whatever the crap I've been getting. But as I said, I have been working very diligently, and I actually have something to show for it. So let's go for a little cart ride. Now, I think for this episode we will mostly be just showing stuff off, because I don't have a whole lot planned for this episode. This has been kind of spurned at the moment. And here we're getting close. Now, like I've said before, anything that has been done over here is very liable to change, and it probably will change at some point in time. But this is just what we're looking at for right now. You come out into this hallway. This goes over here to the spawn room, like you guys have seen before, although this probably is much different. At some point I should definitely clean up the inside of that spawn room, but everything still works the same. We got a lever up there. That's where the spiders go up. Then you go, this little hallway here goes to the place where you must stand in order to get the tracking to work. You have to stand right here while you're AFK, which is probably a nuisance for most people watching this, but for me, it gets the job done. That's all I really care about. Now this, you guys have seen some of. This is that staircase I showed last episode, and it goes up here. Now we have a piston door here. They're kind of glitchy, I've noticed, but we have a piston door there. Then this closes it behind us. Now we don't have any spiders here to demonstrate, but this button here is the killer for the cave spiders, and this button is the killer for the regular spiders. Now, as I've said before, this doorway will go to the potion room, and I set up the redstone for it, but I haven't actually made the potion room, so that will probably be next episode, I'm guessing. But one thing I guess I'd like to show you is I have not really explored it all back here, but I found this cave. Ooh, there's some iron there I should grab later. But it's not the cave that I'd like to show you. It's this. This is another spider spawner. I believe this is our 5th one we've found, and we have yet to find a single other spawner. Now, I found more of the abandoned mineshaft up here. I don't know whether there'll be any good spawners. If so, it would be a little annoying, but unless we find like a 3 or a 4 spawner system, then I will probably keep this one here since I already have it set up and it is pretty efficient. So yeah, guys, this is my spider system as of right now. Our button closes, and we're good to go there. It's not the prettiest thing ever, but whoops, wrong button. It's not the prettiest place ever, but it functions, and that's all I really care about. I'm not sure whether I like these fences here. You guys tell me what you think. I don't know. I like the fact that there's glowstone behind it because then I don't have to light up the rest of the room, but I'm not so sure I like the fences. So you guys go ahead and let me know what you think. Oh, and this back here is just all those chests I had in the spawning room. I don't have a storage system yet, so I had nowhere else to put the stuff. Now, as of for last episode, I am very sorry, guys. I apologize. I know I had a lot of technical difficulties making that video. A lot of that video was lost, and so was all the audio was lost for the most part, so everything was done afterwards, and it was just a huge pain, and I am very sorry that you guys had to put up with it, because I know for a fact it was not fun sitting through that and watching it. But hopefully me showing off my stuff I've done will make you guys feel a little better. Now I think I'll go ahead and show this. Again, this is all a huge work in progress. We haven't hardly done anything. We made the desert, and that part's done. And this ring in the middle is done. About the only thing that is fully complete in this place is this part. And this is our, we'll call this the biology section. Now here we have a tree farm. I need to plant some saplings at some point. Over here we have a melon and a pumpkin farm. Drops our stuff down right to us. And this could be much more efficient. If we are actually using this stuff, I would make it much bigger, but I don't hardly use any of it anymore. And here Oh, whoops, I left that on the last time it was running. My bad. So I suppose, since I left it running, I should set everything back up again. So we will take ourselves some seeds. Now, as some of you have probably seen, this is our wheat slash sugarcane farm. Up here is our sugarcane farm, just a very simple. I think there's 16 reeds there. And here we have a stackable wheat farm inspired by Exumavoid. And it's small, but the only reason for that is because the only thing I have ever used wheat for on this world is for animal breeding. I took down my chicken farm just because it was annoying and I had plenty of food and eggs, but that has been my main supply of food. As you can tell, I got plenty of chicken on me. I think I've got 3 or 4 stacks of chicken still stockpiled up. So for food, I should not have to worry about for a while. But now that I have my cave spider system, I should be able to focus more on working over here at the main base. Like I've said, I've been going to do for a long time. I just have not had the time to work on it, and I wanted to make sure that I had a good, reliable source of XP before I did it too, because digging out everything with iron tools, which is basically what I've done, until I got that XP farm, everything at this end of the base was done with iron tools. And let me tell you, there is a lot of digging involved with all these rooms. This one took hours, and I think we're going to go much bigger too. I tried some pillars there, didn't really like them. But yeah, iron tools really suck for this kind of stuff. And for now, I started digging this area out over here. Oh, I probably should not do that. Get back in there, Piggy! Piggy! No, Piggy. 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 Get back in. No, Pig. Pig. Get your butt back over here. You know what? This is your own fault. I hate to do this to you, but this is your own fault. Wait, are you going to cooperate? Are you going to cooperate? Get back in there! Get back in there! Get back in there! Pig. No. Bad pig. You stay. But yes, this is just our temporary holdout for these little pigs and cows. But for this, we are going, in this part of our base, we are going to have a nether portal, a storage area, the bed, just I think there will be an elevator to the top, because as of right now I have to climb up these vines all the way to the top, and we are at level 12, so it is a long climb. As I've told you before, each of these corners will be a biome. That one is a sand biome, that one will be a forest biome, and this one will be a grass, and that one will be a jungle. Only reason I have stuff there is just to set up, and so I know which ones go where. Now this jungle tree will be much bigger. It won't be an actual jungle tree, it will be handmade. Now this one over here, this will be our animal area. This is a slime farm, but at this end we are going to have an animal breeding machine, and we will have a slime processor over here, and maybe on both sides, I'm not sure. Then in this middle part, we're going to go out on each side with sheep pens, like, with each color and whatnot. And then I think we're going to have a big area, probably on both sides, just for animals to free roam and whatnot. But yeah, guys, that is essentially our base at this point. We haven't accomplished a whole lot, but then again, I've only had this for about a month now, so we're not doing too bad. And just to put this in perspective, I said I've been using iron tools, and almost all of this was for or was with iron tools. So that hopefully puts it in perspective a little bit. That's sand. This is our goodies chest. We're not doing too bad, other than I think at the beginning of the episode I showed you guys that I had 18 diamonds, and now I'm down to 12, or not 12. I've used 12 and I'm down to 6. So I've definitely been working quite a bit. And by the way, everything has been recorded today, unlike most times where I record things over a couple days. So everything, all these diamonds have been used today. Of course, 6 of them were for these two, which have been, well, this one I did the other night when I had some more diamonds. But I think out of the ones that I gathered today, I got this one, and then 2 just efficiency 4 picks. So I have used quite a few diamonds today. This is our potion brewing stuff. About the only things I ever use it for is damage potions, and that is for an XP farm, which, like I said earlier, we are going to put a brewing room there, although I'm not sure whether I will set it up as, like, if that will be our main brewing area, or if we'll have one over here too. I think that one we'll just have to play it by ear, see what happens. And this part over here, this will open up to, this will be a train station. One will definitely go to the cave spider spawner, and we'll probably have different routes to go to different areas. So yeah, guys, that is a rundown of our base at this time. I think I'm gonna call this episode a day. I know it's been a short one, but I really don't have anything else planned at this point, and I think I've put enough work in at Minecraft today to please you guys, and I know it definitely is good enough for me. So we will catch you guys next time, and hopefully you guys have an awesome day.